Okay, our exercise is storytelling from language subject. Subject is language, name of exercise storytelling, and in the beginning you can give the child, when the child is 2.5 years old, to the beginners you can give them real stories, okay? And the age group of real stories is from 2.5 years to around 3.5 years. For during this time period you can give the child real stories, and real stories are like the routine task of the child. These can be from the real life of the child, from the surrounding of the child. You can take any topic and you can discuss that in your story, okay? You can make flashcards related to that, like it can be the playing time of the child, or it can be the time that the child spends with his grandparents, and it can be related to animals because they are also a part of reality. And then you can discuss the evening routines, morning routines, and these type of topics can be taken in real stories, okay? So these are from the real life of the child. And like this, storytelling is the name of exercise. Storytelling is the name of exercise, and I am going to show you some flashcards related to a story that is from the real life of a girl, that is Sana. And today I am going to give you the story of this one later on, after making you understand how to prepare these cards. You can make A4 size cards. On that you can paste pictures related to all those events which are going to be a part of that story, like this, okay? Next to that, next to that, next to that, one after the other you can discuss some events in the form of steps of that story, okay? Related to language subject, storytelling is related to language subject, okay? And later on, after the age of 3.5 years onwards, you can give the child uh, hmm, stories with moral lessons, okay? Stories with moral lessons can be added after 3.5 years, okay? You can give them stories with the help of flashcards, making of flashcards related to some stories which are having their morals, okay? Like this, grapes are sour. You can give them greed is curse through greedy dog story. And then you can give them thirsty crow, story of a thirsty crow. And related to all the stories which have moral lessons, okay? And after after introducing them stories of moral lessons, later on from the age of 4 years you can give them some stories related to different personalities from the lifetime life of different personalities. So you can take such topics and add them in stories, like you can give them any story from the childhood of Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, or stories related to different our prophets. We can add stories of our prophets, and we can tell our students from the age of 4 years stories from their lives. And this is how you can take the topic of storytelling from easy to complex by starting with real to then real stories, and then adding stories of different moral lessons, and then stories of the life of different our historical personalities. Okay, this is all about the types of stories which can we give the child. Age group I told you, and the purpose the child is going to learn. He will learn how to prepare the stories, how to tell. Later on they will be able to tell the stories to the others, and then they can relate all the experiences which the child is going to have during these by listening these stories, or he can relate the moral lessons of these stories later on to take any decision whenever the child is going to have such experience during his real life. Okay, and this is the purpose of the story. And in direct aims, the child will become creative minded. He will be able to make his own stories with his after learning how to give the sequence of events in the story. So it will make the child creative minded. And it is all about the detail of this exercise, that is storytelling. Okay, now I am going to give you an example from the stories that which is one of the real story, and then I will give you one example of a story that is having a moral lesson. Okay, I am going to tell you story that is real. Okay, when you are going to tell your students a story, it is a group exercise. You can take a group of children, you can make them to sit in a circle, and then you can invite them by saying, it is, would you like to listen a story? Obviously they will say yes, yes ma'am. When they are saying yes ma'am, you will tell them, okay, today I am going to tell you a story about a girl, Sana. Look at this, this is Sana. I am going to tell you a story about Sana. Sana had a pet, Mano. Sana used to play with her pet Mano daily. One day, while playing Sana's pet, Mano got injury. Sana took her to a clinic. The doctor got bandaged her finger. It is done. It is very simple. 4 to 5 sentences can be added in telling this type of story, because this is real. And during the story you are not going to repeat the sentences. Okay, and telling every card, you can tell one sentence related to one card, and then showing the next card you can tell another one. Like this you can continue your story from start to end.